During a family dinner, my grandfather asked, "Jake, how's the car I gifted you for your birthday last year?" I was taken aback and replied, "I never got a car." The room fell silent and my parents' faces turned pale. That's when the truth unraveled. My name is Jake, I'm 23, and for as long as I can remember, I've been the son my family seemed to wish didn't exist. It's not a tale of outright abandonment or physical harm. It's something subtler, yet more painful. It's the story of a family that decided I was insignificant. My parents, Sarah and Robert, made it clear who their favorite was. My younger sister, Madison, 2 years my junior, was the darling of the household. She got the best Christmas gifts, designer clothes, and endless praise for even average school grades. Meanwhile, I could bring home a first-place award from the Math Olympiad and get a dismissive, "That's nice, Jake, but don't let it go to your head." I grew up under a constant shadow of comparison. "Look how warm Madison is," my mother would say when I tried to show affection. "See how lively and charming she is," my father would add when I attempted a joke or shared a story. It was as if I were a flawed version of the child they truly wanted. When I graduated high school with a 9.2 GPA and got accepted into 3 universities, my parents barely acknowledged it. "College is costly, Jake," my mother said, not even glancing up from the TV. "Besides, Madison will need our support when her time comes. She's got a bright future." At 18, while Madison received a shiny new laptop for college prep, I started working at an electronics shop in the local mall. It wasn't my dream, but it paid enough to keep me afloat. I stocked shelves, assisted customers, and occasionally earned extra commissions from good sales. The work was exhausting, especially on busy weekends when the mall was packed. I'd come home with sore feet and chapped hands from handling inventory, but there was pride in it. I was carving out my own path without relying on anyone. Meanwhile, Madison lived like royalty. At 20, she'd never worked a day in her life. She spent her time at the gym, dining at upscale restaurants with friends, and always had money for whatever she desired. My parents excused it, saying she was preparing for her career and too young to worry about finances. I couldn't help but wonder where all the money came from. My father was an accountant at a small firm, and my mother gave part-time English lessons. Their income didn't seem enough to support the lifestyle they maintained, especially Madison's lavish spending. The answer came when I was 19. My paternal grandfather, William, called me. He'd always been different from my parents. When I was a kid, he'd take me fishing by the river near his home, teach me to repair bikes in his garage, and listen intently when I shared my dreams. "Jake, my boy," he said during that call, "I'm moving to Portugal for a job opportunity. I think it'll be a fresh start." I was sad but understood. He'd lost his wife 2 years prior and needed a change. I can't share the full story here, but if you want the whole truth, the full video is in the description below. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for more.